Hi guys, Razor here from Razor's Edge. I just wanted to do another kind of a tips and tricks for Tacoma. I've put a few more hours into this. The 2 to 5 hour gameplay. That's just the content. That's if you knew the story from start to finish, and that is so not the case. So I'm at 72%. There's a lot of things to explore, and the one thing to note here is that all these timelines are going on at the same time. So when you go into each room, if you'll notice, even though I'm in here, and you'll know that that was the original story. So if I hit play here.
Route 88. Yeah, not just special, it's unprecedented.
When I walk to each room, you'll actually see people are doing stuff at the same time in other areas, which will give you other stories.
With me, and I do prefer it.
See? You too. You want someone who opens up to you. Who lets...
And what they're doing is giving you, I wouldn't call them clues. It's kind of nice. I'm just shooting the darts. One thing that they're actually doing is giving you passwords, so keys to other doors. When you so it's not as difficult as it seems. I'll give you, for instance, if I go to let me think here, into the gym. Let me figure out where that's at. So, like personnel quarters, if you go in time, now I actually, by using the time here, and you'll see that the data changes, so now I'm on a new cutscene. Pause that. If you find an area where there's a key or a lock, if you wait long enough or go to the right scene at the right time, you'll actually get them entering their key code. You don't have to go look for it. You just have to find the time and the place when that particular crew member was actually accessing their account. So like this door. In the tutorial I struggled with that password. Well, if you find the right place at the right time, you'll see the character come up and actually enter the credentials. You don't have to go find it, it's there. And anytime these come up, there's a dialogue. You can get information about that person, and you start to unlock more and more of these, the information that they're giving you. So that was really beneficial to me. It's kind of nice because you're actually following. Really, I don't want to go to the bathroom. Not yet. It's a little early. Cold storage. I think it's maybe down from here. But I went into the gym, and that was the first place I noticed that. So there was a crew member on a treadmill, so there's a conversation. And I watched the conversation, and I was like, oh, okay. There's one guy talking. And then I noticed after a while, 2 more people showed up, so I followed them. There we go. See, all around the ship, there's people doing things. And they move. So there's like one guy on the workout station. I followed him after listening to the conversation, and I went back to the locker room. And there was a keypad in here, which I've already unlocked. That code I got just by standing here watching the conversation. You can see I've littered his floor now with clutter. But I got a key out of the locker. So, I mean, that's puzzles. So here's a person taking a shower. I can actually go into here just by hitting the space bar and hit play. And I can fast forward. Nothing happens there. So is a lot more to this game than meets the eye. You can literally wait or look around for periods of time and find out more clues. So it's not a hunt and peck puzzle game. It's actually just a snapshot of every crew member in time, and I'm really starting to get the crew members their. So, like another
All right,
conversation.
ladies, you have everything you need?
Yep-o.
And you can see I've got checkboxes off, and I've actually solved things as I went along. But people do interesting things. They'll say interesting things that'll lead you down the story path, which is really cool. I can't stress how unique this gameplay is. I've never seen anything like it. Being able to run around looking for different captures of time. I hope they add future content to this. For the price, you know, $20, it'd be nice to be able to have more of this, because this is really a lot of fun. Not only you get storyline plots, you get to know the characters. You're kind of prying into their personal emails and their conversations with their family back home. And without just giving away the story and what's happening, which I'm trying desperately to not do, you'll see that it's very interactive. So just taking that into consideration, I'm adding that in as a final note to the story that I did, or the tutorial that I did in the gameplay, is that there's a lot more to this game than just what I showed you yesterday. So anyway, that's it for this video. It was just real short. I just wanted to show you that there's not one linear story. There is a linear story, but you can skip around and you can move around and find out different pieces of a story. If that makes sense, I don't know. In my mind, I'm having a hard time getting my head around this whole thing. But hopefully you get what I'm saying, and I'm making sense, and you find this definitely worthy of the price tag, because I have more than got my $20 worth. It's literally like an entire movie, and I've had a really good time, and I've actually finished it. So anyway, you guys have a super day. This is Razor from Razor's Edge. As always, until next time, I'll see you when I see you.